Muhammad Rasulullah does not exist in your life, that's it, you're in one group. But even this one group, out of fairness, they're not at the same level of declaring animosity to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we give the example of the hypocrites. They betray the trust or al-ahd, when someone given protection. You don't give protection to someone who's declaring war on you. That is muharib. The kuffar are 4 levels. There's Ahl al-Dhimma, the people who live, the non-Muslims live amongst the Muslims, under the leadership of the Muslim. And al-Mu'ahid, the one who has a treaty with the Muslims. That's the word I was looking for. إذا عاهد, if you get into a treaty with a non-Muslim or with a Muslim, with anyone, you break that treaty. So عندك أهل ذمي, عندك معاهد, وعندك مؤتمن. So المعاهد, he has a treaty, and المؤتمن, someone specific you give protection to. If a non-Muslim comes and the Muslim tells him, you're under my protection, the whole ummah has to respect that. The whole ummah has to respect that. Okay? As the Prophet ﷺ told Hani, قَدْ أَجَرْنَا مَنْ أَجَرْتِ. One of the kuffar was declaring animosity, and Ali ibn Abi Talib, I think, wanted to kill him. So he ran and he asked protection by Hani. Hani was the sister of Ali ibn Abi Talib. So Ali ibn Abi Talib did not accept. He wanted, this is the enemy of Allah. So she ran to the Prophet ﷺ, and she told him he was even taking ghusl, making ghusl at that time. And she told him, so the Prophet ﷺ, from behind the curtain, Fatima was holding it to him, I think, he said, قَدْ أَجَرْنَا مَنْ أَجَرْتَ. Whoever you put in under your protection, we put under our protection. So the Muslims, the word of one Muslim should be respected by all the Muslims. Okay? That's why when Rib'i ibn Amir radiallahu anh spoke to Kisra, the head of the Persian armies, Rustum, he told him, he started telling him, okay, we can do, Rib'i radiallahu anh, telling him, we do this. He said, did you ask the permission of your leader, Sa'id ibn Abi Waqqas? He said, we are the Muslims. One's word will be respected by the whole. Okay? So the point is, he's telling you, the Muslims, or the people who want taqwa and in iman, different levels, and that level of iman determines how close they are to Allah, as well as the enemies, different. So going back, the types, just before I forget, Dhimmi, who is non-Muslim, lives amongst the Muslims under the hukum of the Muslims. You have al-Mu'ahid, the treaty. You have al-Mu'taman, the protected. And you have al-Muharib, the one who declares war on the Muslims, fighting the Muslims. The first 3, it's haram to harm. Haram. Okay, even the Prophet ﷺ said, I denounce, I'm free from a Muslim killing someone he gives protection, even if the killed one is kafir. I have nothing to do with him. You give a promise to protect for someone's protection, and you go and kill him while he's sleeping, or you betray him. Okay? So those 3, haram to touch or to harm. The 4th, you're obligated. Who's going to come and tell us why you talk about violence? What you want? This is human nature. If you are being attacked, you're going to just watch? That is a reaction. Animals do that. Okay? You react. And that is what Islam, when it comes to the kuffar, that's how we divide them, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the Messenger guided us. So the kuffar also different levels. Then he goes on to tell you some proofs from the Quran. قال الله تعالى وإذا ما أنزلت سورة فمنهم من يقول أيكم زادته هذه إيمانا فأما الذين آمنوا فزادتهم إيمانا وهم يستبشرون. So here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Tawbah that now he's talking about the believers and the hypocrites. Because Surah Tawbah al-Fadiha, one of the names of Surah Tawbah al-Fadiha, the surah that exposes the hypocrites. Okay? So Allah says, when a surah is revealed, they will be asked, whose this surah has increased their iman? Those who believed will say, increased our iman, وَهُمْ يَسْتَبْشِرُونَ. They are happy with this iman. They are happy with this surah. They are happy with the news. Those are the believers. So the point is, زادتهم إيمانا, increases their iman. That means the iman is increasable, if I can use the term. It can goes up and down. Because you find some groups, as we said, al-Khawarij, they said iman is one. You're either mu'min or kafir. And if you commit a major sin, you're kafir. فَيَقْتُلُونَ صَاحِبِ الْكَبِيرَةِ. So the point is, some groups went that extreme. They said actions have nothing to do with it. Some groups said, you commit one sin, you're out of Islam. Some groups said, iman is Allah, everyone has the same level of iman. Some groups said, iman is fixed. When you're born, you have the same level of iman when you die. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala clearly says otherwise. وَأَمَّا الَّذِينَ, and then Allah says, وَأَمَّا الَّذِينَ فِي قُلُوبِهِمْ مَرَضٌ فَزَادَتْهُمْ رِجْسًا إِلَى رِجْسِهِمْ وَمَاتُوا وَهُمْ كَافِرُونَ. But those who have sickness in their hearts, the sickness the sickness, not physical sickness, sickness معنوي, figurative. They have the disease of النفاق. The sickness they have, the hearts have diseases other than the physicals they tell you. These are the easiest ones. But the physical here, or the disease here, is معنوي, figurative, and that is the disease of the heart. It's a real disease, but not the physical that we think about. High blood pressure and enlarged heart and all that. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, those who have disease in their hearts, the disease of hypocrisy, what happens to them? زادتهم رجسا إلى رجس. الرجس يعني النجاسة. And here النجاسة also معنوي. يعني they already najis. The kuffar already najis. Figuratively, again. يعني they're najis, not if you shake someone's hand, you have to go and make wudu or wash your hands. But they're najis from inside, the najasa of faith, the najasa of al-aqidah. So Allah says, for the hypocrites or the kuffar, it increases their najasa. وقال تعالى إنما النسيء زيادة في الكفر. يعني النسيء, the kuffar in Jahiliyyah, they used to switch, the sacred months, they used to play with the order of Rajab, Rajab Mudar and all that, so they can avoid the sacred month because they want to fight, or because they want to do things that they're not allowed to do, so they change the order, so they'll delay it. They bring another month in its place. So Allah says this is increase in kufr. Increase. So here He shows you, they are kuffar, they have certain level of kufr. Once they did nasi'ah, they got even more. وقال تعالى والذين اهتدوا زادهم هدى وأتاهم تقواهم. Surah Muhammad. And those who were guided, He gave them more guidance and guided them toward their taqwa. Okay? And that's what we say the whole time in salah, in every ayah, in every rak'ah. What we say, اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. And some people might be stuck with the idea that اهدنا الصراط المستقيم يعني keep us on the straight path. That's part of it. But the more important part is increase our guidance. Because الهداية ليس لها منتهى. Guidance doesn't have an end. You can always get more and more and more. Grow more and more and more. Increase more and more of your guidance and huda. So the real or the more efficient meaning of اهدنا الصراط المستقيم يعني keep us on the straight path and increase our guidance. Give us more guidance. Give us more iman. That's why you repeat it over and over and over. So very important, because you will see some of the tafasir that they only mention keep us on the straight path, or some of that translations keep us on the straight path. But more than just that. So Allah says, and those who are guided, we increase their guidance and their taqwa. وقال تعالى في المنافقين, He's still talking, في قلوبهم مرض فزادهم الله مرضا. They have diseases in their heart in Surah Al-Baqarah, so Allah increased their disease. And that is, as I said, the disease of hypocrisy. فبين سبحانه وتعالى أن الشخص الواحد قد يكون فيه القسط من ولاية الله بحسب إيمانه وقد يكون فيه قسط من عداوة